Crazy K here again with another video. Today I want to go over the selections you have in the options screen. I'm going to do it both in story mode and online. Some of it's going to seem a little bit redundant from story mode online because a lot of the options are similar, but there are some differences. But I'm going to do the whole thing in both story mode and online, and I'm going to provide a time down in the description area to be able to jump to the online portion of the options and settings screens. So that's one of the reasons why it's going to seem a little redundant, is that because if you jump to the online, then you won't have the other options either. So here we go. To access the options screen, push the button with the three little lines on it. This is for Xbox. Of course, when you first open it, you're going to have the map, and of course we all know what that is. So I don't really need to do any description there. Next we have the brief. This is where it talks about your various missions. I don't have anything here because in story mode I finished all my missions, and the things I'm doing now are the after missions portion to achieve the 100% completion. Next we have the help. You can click this, select this by using the A button. You can back out by B button. This any help text that appeared in the game. Your dialogue, if when someone's been telling you about different things. Check back here to read what has been said. Nothing's been said because I haven't played the story mode in a while. I'll play online a lot of it now. Because in some ways the story mode is just kind of boring at the now, since there's no actual missions to play. This is where you find the notifications. Check back here to review any feed notifications that popped up on the screen during gameplay. That's where you find those. Rockstar Newswire. But this is where you find Rockstar Newswire. One thing I should mention here, sometimes when you're dealing with online stuff from Rockstar, it'll come up and say Rockstar stuff is unavailable. I don't think it says stuff, but you understand what I mean. And it comes up and says about Rockstar services are unavailable, and I have how to deal with that in another video, by having to log out and reload the game, and sometimes you have to go all the way out of your account and back in and reload GTA. You can navigate this help menu and options by using the directional controls of the D-pad. You can also navigate them by using the left analog stick. Okay, next we have and then before you can move from like brief to stats, you have to push the B to back out of that particular option. So now we go to stats. This is where your player skills are. Right now it's set on Franklin because he's who we have up. This shows you all the different skills and the levels. This is the general. This talks about him, how many hours you played, time played in first person, Missions passed. Last mission completed. Spaceship parts, nuclear waste, submarine pieces, for sale signs destroyed. Time saved, cheat codes activated. Total deaths by explosion, total deaths by following, deaths by fire, deaths by traffic, deaths by drowning, time swimming, distance traveled swimming, time underwater, time walking, distance traveled walking, distance traveled running, farthest free fall survived, time and cover, favorite radio station. Favorite radio station is the one that you listen to most of the time when you're in your car. How many photos you've taken, and private dances. And you can toggle who you want to see it in by pushing left and right D-pads. You see, in general, we're seeing as Franklin. You push it again, and you see him as Trevor, and again you see stats for Michael. Next you have the crimes. And you navigate the left portion by using the right analog stick for up and down. Left analog stick is for the options. Right analog stick is used for the right plane, the right hand part of the screen. And then of course you can use the D-pad to navigate the options part. And here we got the crimes. This is the various crimes that Franklin was committed. Cops killed, news killed, times wanted, times busted. You can see I'd never been busted. Stars wanted, attained. Wanted, stars evaded. Last wanted, level duration. Longest wanted, level duration. Time spent with 5-star wanted level. Drive-by skills as driver. Drive-by skills as passenger. Tire shot out. Vehicular kills. Cars stolen. Motorcycles stolen. Helicopter stolen. Planes stolen. Boats stolen. ATVs stolen. Bicycles stolen. Cop vehicle stolen. Kills since last checkpoint. Kills since last safe house visit. Next we have the vehicles. This is the distances, different distances Franklin's traveled in various vehicles. Time driving in cars. Distance traveled in cars. You can see he spent 1 day, 11 hours, 16 minutes and 40 seconds driving cars. Distance traveled in cars, 975.70 miles. Then and so on and so forth. Time riding motorcycles, distance traveled in motorcycles. Time flying helicopters, different distance traveled by helicopters. Time flying planes, distance traveled in planes. Time sailing boats, distance traveled in boats. Time riding ATVs, distance traveled in ATVs. Time riding bikes. Distance traveled in bikes, submarine, distance traveled by submarine, so on and so forth. You can also find distance traveled in trains, submarines, time sailing, submarines. Then you go farther down the list. You also find the highest speed in a road vehicle, which shows is 196.35 miles an hour. And then right below that, which road vehicle you've driven fast, which for me was the F620. I'll also tell you the farthest stoppie, farthest wheelie, farthest driven without crashing. I'll tell you how many car crashes you have, motorcycle crashes, ATV crashes, how many times you bailed from moving vehicles, the farthest vehicle jump, highest vehicle jump, most flips in one vehicle jump, most spins in one vehicle jump, unique stunt jumps found, unique stunt jumps completed, underwater, under the bridge. There's various knife fights. It also tells you how many times you've been thrown through the windshield, your near misses. Cop cars blown up, motorcycles blown up, helicopters, planes, boats, ATVs all blown up. It'll also tell you how many times you've repaired or resprayed vehicles in this one. Here it tells you this one is the cash. About the cash, it tells you how much you've earned and spent, and then it'll go through and tell you what you spent the money on, how much you picked up, what you purchased, how much you've earned from things such as the hen house. Then you got okay, next we have the combat. This is the various aspects of combat and what you've done with those, like the shots, hits, accuracy, your kills, headshot kills, arm kills, free aim kills, stealth kills, and counterattacks. You got your weapons. This tells you about the various weapons you have, what you have, and how many kills you've achieved with those weapons. Of course, there's our arm kills. And this one's the 100% checklist. This one basically tells you how much you've completed within the story mode. As you can see, you can see that Michael's how far along you've completed the story mode. As you can see, I'm 76% complete. As you can see, the first one is missions. As you can see, I completed all those. I completed all the random events, and this tells you, basically tells you how many you've done out of how many there are. Okay, now we'll back out. Next is the settings. This talks about the various controls. If you want to look at them, you got to push the A button to move it over. Then you navigate this one with the left analog stick or the up-down buttons of the D-pad. This one shows you on foot, but one of the things I hate about this one is even though it's set on foot, up where it tells you what the various buttons are, I hate how quickly it switches back and forth, because it doesn't give you very much time to read from one to the other. Here's your target mode, vibration, if you want it off. I usually keep it off because sometimes it drives me nuts when you're trying to do things and controls vibrating in your pad. Invert look, third person, first person, and you can adjust various things that happen. And to move back over to the right control, the left screen, just push the B button back. Yes, you'll notice that at the bottom of each of these screens it should tell you how to navigate the selections. This is your various audio. controls. Push A to get it to move over to the right part of the screen. SFX volume. This is the actual sounds within the game, such as horns blowing, how loud the car is when you're driving, and so on. Music how loud the radio music is. Dialogue boost. This is when you hear people talking. This is your favorite. This is your radio station. The voice chat options. It tells it what to do with the radio. Your output. You could have it surround speakers, TV, headphones, or stereo speakers. Anything grayed out can't be used. That is unusable at the time. But as you can see, you can set up front speakers and rear speakers for a surround system, and then of course you know what restore defaults is. Next we have the various camera options, independent camera modes, camera height, field of views. This field of view options deals with like with what you would have with your peripheral vision. Whether you want ragdoll effects with your person, combat roll, head bobbing, vehicle auto center, and so on. Next we have display options. As you can see, the radar, HUD, weapon target, simple GPS route, business. GPS route, I believe, is so it speaks the directions. Brightness, safe zone, in-depth. Field effects, green kill effects, subtitles, so you can actually read what's being said. This is good for hearing impaired. You can change whether you like US measurements or metric system measurements, and of course again restore defaults for this particular section. Next we have notifications. This tells it what notifications you're interested in. You're interested in receiving and how often you receive them. As you can see, with message frequency, you can set it up to 1 hour. Or here's Rockstar Editor. Autosave action, replay on death, YouTube upload status. That's when you upload a video. I'll set it to public or unlisted or private. Tooltips. Then you're saving a startup. You can tell it how you want it to start up by startup flow. Right now it's set to load into story mode, or you can load into GTA Online mode. I usually keep it in story mode because load into online mode, GTA Online mode, loads it into the full online mode, which I'll show you in another one of these options. Then autosave tells it to automatically save at certain points, like when you complete a mission or one other thing, it'll save that progress of the game. but autosave really only functions when you complete something or change something. To fully save the game, the best thing to do in story mode is to take your player back to the home and put them to bed. Then it'll bring up the save screen. You can save the current, what you've done currently, and so it saves current day, time, and money. And then this one you want, if you want GTA to share on Facebook. This is another one of those things that if you don't, if for some reason there's something wrong with online, this is one of those things where it'll come up and say about Rockstar services aren't available. Here we have various parts of the game. This tells you how to. This is how you can replay different missions. And I imagine, I haven't done this yet, but I imagine by doing so you can achieve better percent completion, and you can also be able to complete the various things. Like in this one, you can complete the accuracy headshots and achieve the check marks there. Of course, this one's the various missions you can replay. I think if you come here, you can also, I think you should be able to also replay any of the missions. I think you can achieve a completion by, especially with the missions where you might have skipped because you couldn't finish them. Strangers and Freaks, different ones of those you can replay. This is where you can reload various parts of the game that you saved, start a new game, or in an account picker. I believe you can select different accounts you might have. I don't know that one too well because it's haven't used it. That's one thing I should mention here at this point is might not know all these options because there's a number of them I haven't used. This is how you do different things online. You can join friends, join crew members, crews, creator, choose character, and this of course is how you switch to play GTA Online. And this is how this is the various options you can choose to go online with. Go is of course the full online mode where you play with everyone and everything fully. I don't play with in this one 95% of the time because I usually like to play without having to worry about someone coming around and blowing me up. So 95% of the time I'll play in the invite only session. You can play in crew sessions, closed crew sessions that are grayed out because I don't have any set up. Closed friend sessions, you can which makes it so you can play online with the friends only. Solo session so you can play by yourself with nothing. Of course, you see nobody else can join this session, and unavailable activities will be limited. Of course, that's the way it is with all these ones. But if you don't want things to be limited, you gotta play in that one. Next we have the friends. This shows you the various friends you have, your various friends that you have. Then it even tells you how much completed they have. And you can send messages to them, or you can show the game card, so on and so forth. And here's your gallery. This is where you find any screenshots or photos that you've taken. The Xbox store, you can go in and it'll show you various things that are there. Of course, you can see nothing's available right now. You can, and then we have the Rockstar editor. This is where press A to enter Rockstar editor and start creating videos using clips on your GTA V and GTA Online experiences. Capture GTA V story mode or GTA Online gameplay moments, or launch director mode to create custom scenarios and capture unique clips. To begin capturing clips in game, hold the down arrow on the D-pad to select your capture mode and start recording. Once you've captured some clips, add them to a new project and edit as you wish. You can crop clips, add color filters, and change camera angles and effects. Rearrange your clips to get the ideal sequence, then add custom text to appear whenever you want. Add GTA V score or radio tracks to create a soundtrack that will bring your project to life. When you're satisfied, you export your creations as videos to share via the Rockstar Games Social Club and YouTube. One thing I should mention is when you share these to YouTube and you have radio tracks added, YouTube is so stupid in this area that they'll put copyright, that they could limit who can see it because of copyright problems, or even block it completely because YouTube is stupid, because they don't follow copyright laws, and neither do the various record labels. But one thing you can do is when you upload to YouTube, go to Google and look up copyright section 107, which is the copyright part of the copyright law, which gives exceptions to using music clips and other such things. So that's what we have with the option screen and story mode. And the other thing you can see here up in the upper right corner, you can see that I'm set up as Franklin. It'll tell you the day and time. That's not real time, that's GTA time. And of course it shows the military time, but there's no, as far as I could find, there's no option to change that. So it's about to hit, of course you see it's about to hit 1500 hours GTA time. That'll be 3 o'clock regular time. Then right below that tells you how much money you have. So that's the various options that are used in story mode. Next I'm going to go to the online, and we'll go through this again and show you the different. You can see the differences. Now I'll show you here quick, and I'm going to pause until it loads up, so you're not bored until and get to that the online portion. But it's only show you what I usually do with play on GTA Online. This is the way I usually play. So I select that, and then make sure you saved. You put your player to bed and save before you go, unless you want to lose whatever progress you had. As you can see, you're quitting story mode to open online. As you can see, are you sure you want to quit Grand Theft Auto 5? All to say progress will be lost. That's where you got to put them to bed and save it, unless you want to lose that progress that normally doesn't get auto-saved. So we just push A again to let it load in online. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pause this here. Then I'll start again once we're loaded. Okay, here we are with the online on GTA Online. Once again, you enter the options screen with the 3 lines. Which one thing I find interesting is if you go to, when you come on and you're on the map, it actually shows you inside your house and where you're located in the house, which is kind of funny in a way if you think about it. I'm gonna go outside so you can see things as normal. At this point, I'm going to go in here to the settings quick because I'm going to reduce the volume on the background sounds, which is achieved by the FX volume. By pushing it back, you notice it just quieted down the background noises. So here we
Don't say anything. I don't know you. Or maybe...
I hate when it does that. Okay, well, once again, to access the options screen, little button with the 3 lines on it. Of course, at this point it shows you the map. This time it's showing you the outside of the house. Of course, we all know how the map works. Next, here's the online options. As you can see, it's different than offline. But these are the various aspects of things you can do online. This is the jobs. Select from a wide range of jobs to play on GTA Online. Choose quick job to find an available job via quick job, or select play job to select a job from the Rockstar created menu, or from the list of jobs you have bookmarked on Social Club. There's plenty of variety to keep you fighting for your cash and RP. You can join friends or join crew members. I think you have to be in the full online mode. Playlists. The playlist is a tailored series of up to 16 jobs handpicked by Rockstar and Social Club members. You can complete your own playlist featuring your favorite jobs, then play them with friends and crew members. All playlists become available on Social Club for the world to enjoy. Next, you have the players. View all the players in your session and message, kick, report, or command them. You can also check out their GTA Online player cards and the crews they are representing. If you're impressed by a standard, invite them to your crew, or go ahead and defect to the other side. Crews. See who's ready to fight for your crew in GTA Online today, whether they're a member already or yet to be sworn in. Toggle between the crew you want to represent, or find yourself a new one. You can also see how your crew size is up against the very best crews in Social Club via the global crew leaderboards. Different party. View all the players in your party. Compare your GTA Online player cards to make sure you're united under the same crew. The creator, design your dream race, deathmatch, last team standing, or capture using GTA crew creator. Invite friends to play or upload a social club for the world to play and rate. If the social club members like your style, your creation could become Rockstar verified. The ultimate stamp of approval from Rockstar North. Rockstar verified jobs are featured in-game and then with a chance of promotion on the Rockstar Newswire or via the Social Club GTA Online event. And then it tells you how to get that. Swap character, you can choose a GTA Online character. Each has their own unique look and characteristics. This is choose between GTA Online character. Each has their own. This is how you can swap between one character or the other. I think you can have up to 2 characters. I have one male, one female. I usually play with the female most of the time. Here's where you can purchase shark cards. Cash is king in this town. Solve your money problem and help get what you want across Los Santos in Blaine County with occasional purchase of shark cards for Grand Theft Auto Online. All purchase cash is automatically deposited in your character's bank account. Spend wisely. Cash therapy is fleeting. Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack. The Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack is the fastest way for new Grand Theft Auto Online players to jumpstart their criminal empires. Do not purchase if you already own the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack. Get access to a huge range of the most exciting and popular content in GTA only, including properties, businesses, weapons, vehicles, and more. Over GTA 10 million in value. You really only get this when you first sign up online. Here's various options for online. Passive mode, quick play action. You want to allow spectators, how the player's mood is. Some of these options can also be found in the I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart at the moment. In the interaction menu. Yeah, some of these options can be found in the interaction menu, but this is where you can go make more changes. Spawn. This is what the online version is. If you don't like the session you're in, you can go tell it to find a new session. Find a new session for you to join and start playing in. You push this, it'll save your session and go find you another one. This is of course how you leave. And of course, account picker, you choose to switch your account. Just as in story mode. Once again, here's the friends. Like I said, some of these options will be similar to that as story mode, but because I'm trying to do the online as a separate session in the same video, I gotta go over these ones again, in case you want to just jump to the online. Then it shows things about your various friends. They can send a message or their game cards. Next to the info, just as offline. This is in story mode, your jobs, help. You can see a little bit better in this one because I play online more, what each of these does. This one doesn't show anything because I'm not playing any jobs. The help, as you can see, that's the various different help things. Like the last thing was Target Assault Series. Here's the dialogue. When the phone first come up, this is what Lester said. But because I didn't let it finish, that's all I was able to say. This is notifications. This tells you, as you can see, I had a weapon mod unlock, clothing unlock. I'm actually past level 90, so I was able to purchase the heavy sniper rifle. This is Rockstar Newswire. This would be the same as offline. Here's the settings, controls. And this is in vehicle, aircraft controls, on foot. Of course, these are all the same as in story mode. Here's your audio controls. The SFX volume is for the background sounds. As you can hear, the cars going by, there's birds. As you can hear, that controls that level. The next one is music. And this, once again, in this one you use the D-pad to be able to navigate, or the analog stick. The only difference in story mode and online is you have to use dialogue and or left analog stick on this side of the screen as well. Of course, then you got the music, and this is the music level volume. If someone was speaking, this is how you would increase or decrease so you can hear the dialogue of what people are saying better. Once again, your various camera options. This is your display options. Some of these settings will stay the same from story mode to online, but some settings will differ because the settings you had in story mode or versus online could be different, so it'll keep those settings from off story mode to online, so you don't have to keep changing them. Then of course you have the notifications. Rockstar Editor, once again, it's Rockstar Editor. This one doesn't have the autosave. Because it saves online every so often anyway. But it gives you the startup flow here. And once again, the Facebook. Here's the Xbox store again. As you can see, you can actually get stuff now when you're in the online. And get your shark cards here. And here's your different packs. And here's your stats, similar to that of offline on story mode. You can navigate this one using the right stick, analog stick. Global RP. Let's say in this one, since you have the RP levels, this is where you can find the global income, overall expenses, whatnot. Here's this, once again, the skills, your player skill level, general, which is tells you about the time you played with the character, the character's created, when the character was created, which, as you can see, has created her on February 21st, 2018. Last ranked up was yesterday, 6/25/2018. I believe the times that are listed in this section are real-time times, not GTA times, and real dates. My longest single gameplay was, as you can see, it was 11 hours 52 minutes. Average time per person 3 hours 31 minutes. Total deaths, explosion, drowning. Basically, a lot of the things you find in story mode. Once again, here's your various crimes. Here's your vehicles. This one shows the favorite bike is actually, which is my PCJ 600, which is the one I own. Just one you see me riding around on all the time when I use the motorcycle. Tells you about various vehicles you've driven or stolen and how far you've ridden them. I think I wish it would show you the actual total miles spent and everything. As you know, once again, it shows you. Let's show your high speed in a road vehicle, which is 173.86 miles an hour in a vortex. Farthest stoppie, farthest wheelie, farthest driven without crashing. Car crashes, motorcycle crashes, bailed out from moving vehicle, farthest jump, vehicle jump, highest jump, most flips in one vehicle jump, most spins in one vehicle jump, unique stunt jumps, unique stunt jumps completed, near misses, cop cars blown up, cars blown up, motorcycles, all those are for blown up. Tells you how many vehicles have been repaired or resprayed, and how many cars you exported. You've seen me on the one gang shootout where I like to shoot out tires. On this crimes, you can see where it says tires shot out. As you can see, I shot out 18,949 tires. Here's, once again, here's the There's various aspects of cash, how much you've earned and what you've stolen it on. So what you spend it on, what you've dropped or stolen, given to others, job crash, shared with others, job cash shared with others, earned from jobs, selling vehicles, betting, and so on. Here's the comeback. Once again, it tells you how many shots, hits, accuracy. The one difference here is that you can see when you get down to gang attack kills, high streaks and deathmatch. Some of these then deal with different competitions, like, and then it tells you like the arch enemy, who your arch enemy is in them. This is weapons. Why it's not showing the weapons and stuff here, because of course I have weapons. This is where you can find your various awards. Hitting particular milestones will grant you RP bonuses to help you level up and unlock new weapons, jobs and items. The awards section gives you the lowdown on which milestones you're about to hit, so you can concentrate on maxing out your bonuses. The unlocks page tracks your progress throughout GTA Online, showing weapons, jobs, and items and things you've done. Check out the list here for full breakdown. Imagine you have to go online to be able to see those, which is probably why it's saying that. Once again, here's a gallery where you find your photos or screenshots. And that's basically it for the online options. And just like offline, in story mode, and up in the right corner there, you see your player name, the day and time, which is the GTA day and time. You can see the difference in this one versus this online to story mode. You notice that this one also shows bank and cash. The bank is what you deposit through the ATMs, and cash is what you've earned. Or with the online mode, when you receive cash from Rockstar for doing various things. Well, that's basically it for the options screen. When you want to go back to normal playing, you just push the B button until you get all the way out.
Don't ask how I got this number. We met a while ago, I think. Or we should have done.
I want to go back into
There's a new property on Maze Bank foreclosures I'm pretty sure you're going to find interesting. 87% sure, according to our current algorithms. It's an underground bunker, manufacturing facility, and money-making opportunity. Take a look on the site.
Now you'll notice if I go down to the dialogue section, you can see everything that he just said. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you found it informative. I'm sorry if I stutter a lot, or but sometimes I have a problem with my thoughts into words. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time. So long.